Teresa Jewell, and today we're going to be weaving a rug on a Stone Mountain loom. The loom is 2 feet by 4 feet. It's a rectangle, and we're going to be showing you how to weave on that rectangle. But first, I want to discuss what we're weaving with alpaca rug yarn. And this is something that you can't find at Walmart or Michael's. You would have to go to your neighborhood alpaca farm and purchase it, or you could purchase it from me, and you could just get a hold of me at Stoney Meadows Alpacas. But this bump of rug yarn right here, we made this at our mill, and this bump of rug yarn is 120 yards, and this should make one completed rug. Rug yarn is it's core spun, which means that there is a cotton core in the middle of the strand of rug yarn, and the alpaca fiber is wrapped around the core, and we do this at our mill. This bump of rug yarn right here is about 3 pounds. It's 120 yards, and it costs $120 for this rug yarn. So before we begin weaving with this rug yarn, as you can see, there is a cord here that you have to cut and a cord here, so we'll do that and then we'll begin. To start your rug, what you need to do is just secure your rug yarn to your loom where your yarn is not going to move. And you can see I basically just made the letter S on the first 2 nails, and that's just going to make it so it stays secure, so it's not going to go anywhere. It's not a knot, it's just in an S shape, just enough to hold it. After you have secured your string to your upper left-hand corner, you're going to look down, and there's a burn mark right in the bottom middle of your loom. The nail right above that, that's where you're going to bring your yarn over and just go right around that nail, creating a V with your yarn. After you create your V, you're going to go up to the right-hand corner, and the nail right at the corner, you're going to go around that nail, going counterclockwise. After going around your top right-hand corner counterclockwise, you're going to take your yarn down to your V, skip a nail, the next nail over, go over, and now you're going back up again. You're going to go back up, and you're on the left-hand side of the first string that you started. We're 3 nails down, and we're going to go around that nail, go under that first string, and wrap around the 3rd nail over. As you can see, we're skipping every other nail because we're using very bulky yarn. If we were using very thin yarn, we would be using every nail. So we've woven under our first line, and now we're bringing our yarn this way. We're gonna go under, over, grab it through, turn it. You see that turn? This line here, we're skipping every other nail. So that's going around that one. We're going up. So this is my weaving side, this is my trailing side. We're gonna go up, skipping every other nail. And you can see this line is going under. And we're gonna go back down. Now here we're just placing the yarn. So what's happening is we're weaving from left to right, and from right to left, we're just placing. This is already woven for us. We're gonna skip that next nail. Go under, go back up, go around the next nail, leaving one skipped, go around, Now we're going to weave. We're going to go under, over, under, grab, skipping a nail, place, bring this down, hold it, weave, under, over, grab, and again, there's that turn. Place this down at the bottom. Now we're going back up again. Skipping every other nail. Now, if you have very, very thick coarse spun yarn, you may want to skip 2 nails. Go back down. This is already woven for us. We're just placing it. And you can see I'm making sure these are nice and snug and straight. And I do have my coarse spun yarn in a bin down here on my left, so it's not going anywhere. Going around the next nail. We're going to weave again, under, over, under, pull through, place on the next nail, bring this over, under, over, grab, and there's that turn again. Did you see that? You have to do that turn. This now goes down here. Place on the next nail, make sure you're nice and snug, and bring this back up. And as if you can see with my left hand, I'm making sure my yarn is not dragging on my nails and catching, because I don't want it to fray my yarn. Going back up. See, this is already woven. And I'm just placing on the nail, making sure that's nice and straight, and coming back down again. Now I'm starting to get a little thicker on this side. So as you can see, we're doing the opposite of what the last yarn was. So I can see that this is over this yarn here. So I'm going to go under, over, under, pull it through. Now here I'm starting to skip 2 nails because my weaving is getting really tight. And as long as your under over is correct, you can skip as many nails as you need. Keep in mind that when you take this off your loom and felt it, your rug's going to shrink about 2 inches in width and about 4 inches in length.